Hey folks, Papa Boris here playing some more Slice and Dice. Today we're in for a treat. We're going to be doing my very favorite curse, Tunnel Vision. I was actually hoping to save this one for later in the series, but we've already done the other three. I could re-roll, but you know what? Let's just take it now. What this curse does is, I know it's kind of confusing to tell, it basically makes you pick all of your level up rewards at random. So you essentially are getting a random hero level up, and then as for the item choices, you're choosing first, or I don't know how it's programmed, but I'm guessing it's a 50-50 whether you pick the item of the appropriate tier and pick a random one of those, or you pick the other option. So for example, let's say you have like a tier 3 item, and then you have a choice of two, but then there's that third option, which might be like random tier 3 or random tier 2 or 4, or like random 3 tier 1s. So I guess it would be like probably a 1 in 3 chance, either one of the two random items or the random option. I'm not exactly sure how it's implemented. You can get screwed with this curse, so like the worst thing that can happen is at like level 9, instead of getting a random tier 9 item, you get 9 tier 1 items. I've had that happen and it really sucks. But it's really fun. This curse, I think it's just my favorite curse in the game. It's playing normal difficulty, so nothing crazy's going on. You're choosing your classes at random, but you know, you are getting it's theoretically nothing different from what could have happened otherwise, and it's a good way to learn about like classes you don't normally pick or items you don't normally take. I don't remember if I can point to any specifics necessarily, but I'm pretty sure are some classes that I got through playing on this curse that I just, now incorporate into my regular play, and I wouldn't have otherwise. All right, so we're getting a random tier 2 character. It's the Collector, not the greatest, but hey, maybe I'll lose and I'll get to play this curse twice. I wouldn't even mind. That would be totally fine with me. All right, let's go ahead and what? Stun somebody? The wolf, maybe? Oh, that could not have been more perfect. Blep. And then what I'm gonna do here is kill the rat. I was gonna say I'm gonna kill the rat that's targeting this mage, but the bee solo kills the mage. Now I could still kill the bee with a burst or protect the mage. You know what? Let's just not dick around. Let's just, I can't take advantage of the double damage here, unfortunately. And I could re-roll it, but I'm lazy, so we're just gonna pass. This should be fine. That's one of the nice things, is that this is normal difficulty, so these early levels are completely fine. I think I'll just like try to get better than a single damage, but otherwise we can just do this. Poke, and then the rat should, okay. That was amazing. I managed to find the one way to lose this situation. Yeah, fine, I'll take a mana with that. All right, then we can burst, poke, and I did not find a way to make that run. Oh, it ran anyway. I guess the Collector has enough HP. All right, we got a random 0 or 2, and we got the 0. All right, so that whiffed. Who knows? Would it have been something useful? ×2 versus targets with 100 or more HP. Hilarious. All right. Sure, somebody's found a way in one of the crazy cursed modes to actually make that happen. All right, we're going to keep the clumsies, not useless die. I could, should I stun somebody? I don't know if this actually makes any sense here. Yeah, I don't think the stunning is actually very good. Okay, fine. Collector, can you roll some damage? That'd be great, thanks. Okay, so here what I'm gonna do is that. 2 damage to the boar, blip, blip. We're gonna actually burst that bee so that the wallop can actually get hit by this bee and survive. Then we can stun the boar. Oh, then that means I did my cleave wrong. I should not have cloven the bee that was dying anyways. Oops. Okay, so here, that was a great roll. All right, so we're gonna do that to kill that bee and do 2 damage here and 2 damage here, and we'll poke there because it doesn't actually matter. Get a random hero. It's a Fae. Oh, love the Fae. Fae got buffed to 6 HP from 5, which is crazy to me because I think it was already one of the best red heroes. I guess I don't know much about this game. So we're moving on here. Doodly-doo. 2 damage is fine. I'm not going to get it down to 5 to stun with Wallop. Luckily, Wallop rolled the very best side. All right, everybody get in on this. We'll poke you as well. Poke is only once per turn, so if you want a chance to use 1 mana to deal 1 damage, you gotta jump at the chance while you can. Do I want this buff? I don't think I want the buff. Keep that because I don't want to roll any of the weird sides. This is only 1 damage. It kind of sucks. Fine, we're gonna roll here. A mana, you know, whatever. Faye has no blanks. I'll just try to get the dagger. Perfect. Now, I maybe should have kept a mana from the mage. Had I done so, I could have gotten this thing down to 1 HP, but I don't think it would have ran at 2. Could be wrong, maybe it would have. Okay, we're donezos, Mr. Bunzos. Okay, do I want to fight an extra Slimer to get a whetstone? I do like the whetstone. I'm going to take this. So, it's risky, but what I could do is I could trigger the slime of the Slimer and then use the buff on a double damage die, which the collector has 3 of, to do 3 damage to a Slimer at 1 HP, and then make a bandit flee. So that's what I'm hoping for, and I do want that whetstone. It's a pretty good item. 1 to incoming healing is sort of trashy, but okay, at the moment, nobody actually has any basic damage sides. So, okay, it's a little bit of a for the future kind of a move. And then +1 to incoming healing, I mean, we'll give it to the clumsy. I'm not sure who's best to give it to there. So our strategy is trigger the thing on the Slimer and then make it flee. Okay, great start here. Great start. Love the start. All right, we're going to take the best side of you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this on the first turn. Okay, can I do this? What are you, yellow, red? Yeah, this, if I stun the Slimer, it actually does save the collector and the Fae. But this also helps. Well, yeah, here's the thing. We're not getting anywhere today with the trick of, or with our plan to trigger this. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to re-roll the Fae and try to get the buff after all, which I shouldn't have re-rolled. This is fine. So what we could do is we can, let's see, if I do this and this, then I can poke you, stun you. That does not work. Nope, we unfortunately have to do that to save everybody. And then, since I'm theoretically making this bandit run, we're gonna tap that one to get an extra heal on the Fae. And we're gonna pass the turn. There is another way of doing this. I could leave the Slimer alone if the Slimer does a top and bottom attack, which he didn't. And then try to make the bandit flee by killing the other bandit. This would do 2 damage. It's not good enough to cause a flee. This could stop the Slimer, which is good. Okay, that's 2 damage, which is good. I'll try to get the buff. Okay, I didn't get it. Yeah, I'm a little uncomfortable here. Just a teeny tiny bit. So there's no way that I can make anybody flee here. I could just like, okay, say, hey, screw it. Let's just kill the bandit. Let's see where that puts us. Then I save the clumsy. And then we stun the Slimer. All right. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna tactically poke out the Slimelet. And so now we're going for it. We're going for the 19 out of 27 chance we get one of the 2 buff sides of the Fae. And then we can poke the Slimer. There it is. And then kill the bandit. So this is definitely gonna work now. Here's a mana. I'll accept this. So we do this, then hurry up. And, okay, we get there. All right, so we got a whetstone without anybody dying. We just don't have any basic damage sides. All right, we got Sparky, not my favorite. Good against certain enemies, like the golems. Obviously, this is amazing against, and the stony guys, you hit him 3 times and you can zap the rest, so it's fine. I was hoping for something with basic damage sides or with good shields because we're trying to get rid of these militia, and that's going to be a little tough to do. Wallop doesn't actually have very good shielding for others. All right, what I'm gonna do here is I think just poke the snake so that we don't get any poison. That's the Sparky's best side. Stun somebody? Yeah, that works. We can stun this militia. Poke the snake. Okay, well, this is annoying now. I can just kill the snake. So I might as well poke the one I didn't stun. And then I think we're going to just be killing these guys, honestly. It's 5 HP and 4 HP. Their attacks aren't crazy. So I don't need to go nuts trying to find a way to do shields. Sure, we'll buff it to do a damage to each of them. Sure, we'll stun one. Okay, you know what? This is fine. So now I can do a zap on one, stun the other, and then next turn I was guaranteed to get it with a zap, although I could just make him run. Tier 2 or 4, fine. We got a 2, obviously. And, well, it doesn't do much, but it does something. I suppose we'll stick that on somebody and pass the turn. So for the ogres, remember, they get the bonus to all their sides. So here, I think we are what? We're hard rolling for the dagger on the Fae. I guess, oh, you know what, fine. I'll heal the clumsy for 2. I don't want the clumsy to get low and then randomly die at some point. Okay, so you guys are gonna shield yourselves. All right, so I need to do 2 damage to him and then zap him. And then hope that this ogre isn't killing the Fae. He's killing the Fae. All right, that's awesome. Love it. You know, fine, we'll take this. That'll give me some insurance this round. This is only 1 damage, unfortunately. Yeah, I need to try to fish for 2 damage here. Okay, can you not though, please? Jesus Christ, kid, come on. Oh, I re-rolled the collector's best side. And he rolled another Caltrops. All right, so now if the clumsy rolls another Caltrops, then it's all over. But all right, so let's see. We whack you, we zap you, we need to protect you, we need to do this. Now, if I do this, the Fae dies, so we are gonna just butts. I guess it's this, and then, oh, no, it works. It works because of the weaken effect. All right, so now I hope the clumsy doesn't roll a 1 in 3 chance of killing himself. That'd be great. And he, oh, almost did it. Okay, I think this actually should kill him because we could do this. That's 2 damage, and then we just need another 2. God, you're good at rolling your best side, kid. Good job. And zappity. All right, we got Rogue, totally fine. No basic damage, but a solid class, no blanks, all that good stuff. Let's, I don't know, I guess we'll put it on you still. I like this mini-boss fight. I think it's one of my favorites, because the Bell goes to sleep if he rolls this side, which is most of them, and then the Fanatic will kill himself. So we just need to find a way to survive this. Now, that is a little difficult. I wish the Fanatic were targeting somebody with more HP. As it is, I cannot stun him. I'm not going to get him down to 5 HP. So what we're doing here is we are trying to get the skull side. Otherwise, the Wallop just dies. All right, well, he just dies. So who do we hit? You know, let's go ahead and put poison on the Bell. And let's get the Fanatic down there. Ah, God, I almost could save him, but I just don't think I really could. So yeah, the Wallop's going to die. But the Bell is asleep, and the Fanatic, I just need only 1 more damage to kill. So we're in pretty good shape here. Yeah, we'll just, okay, the Rogue has no blanks. I could just keep rolling the Rogue, but I'm lazy, so yippity skippity dippity doo, and yeah. All right, so we got 2 2s instead of a single 4, but honestly, these are both pretty good 2s. So, happy to take that. Now, this is obviously good. Oops, this is good for characters that have blanks on the top and bottom, which I don't have. But I'm going to put it on Sparky because I hate this side so much. It's like the Sparky has to get a bunch of mana and then roll this while not using the mana. Let's just get that. And then this is really good, of course. I always love a cleanse. I think I'm willing to give up a poison dagger in exchange for a heal cleanse because this character has no blanks, so I don't feel like I'm giving up that much. And now we'll just pass the turn here. So the Wiz rolls the worst side, unfortunately. We're gonna need to hard roll here because I don't have any range damage or anything. We're gonna have to hard roll for your cloak. Now there are things I could do. I could try to like kill this grave, kill this bones, and kill this bones and stun the Wiz, but like that's not gonna happen. I'm actually gonna stop rolling this because right now I can zap the grave to death. So let's just do that. And then, do I want to do an extra? No, I don't think so. Oh, crud muffins. All right, I think the Rogue's gonna die. Because the Wallop did not roll the one thing that would have saved him. Oh no, what am I talking about? Hold up. The Bones. The Bones is doing damage to the Rogue. Ah, kill the Bones. And we stopped the problem. All right. Well, this does mean that the rogue is now out of commission. The only thing that he can roll that would help is the shield side. Or is the shadow? Did I even roll all the way for the shadow side? Did I even? I'm actually not sure I did. But all right, we're gonna now zap the bones to death. And that's good because it'll stun the Wiz. So we're not summoning any more bones. And then the Wiz should run. Perfect. All right, everyone's back. That's great. I want to re-roll Collector. I would have re-rolled the Collector with a random yellow hero, but I don't want to go generate it, so we're just going to pass there. Yeah, we get Guardian. Not my favorite, but he's, you know, he's fine. He's got some big shields. Would have been good against the Militia fight earlier. The Golems roll their worst sides. That is horrifying. Just absolutely wretched. Now I'm going to keep this because this lets me zap this Golem and save... Well, it lets me zap this Golem and save the Fae. And then that Golem, we're just going to have to hit it a couple of times. In fact, I could just do this. This is fine. Yeah, let's just keep all this. So here we go. We do this. For 1 mana, we zap an enemy with 10 damage. Dodge the other one. We now kill off that illusion. We kill off this illusion. We... Do I hit the imp? Nah, fine. There's no real point in hitting the Golem, because as long as either the Fae or the Sparky gets a single mana, we zap. Never mind, it ran away. All right, we got another thing. Instead of a 6, we get 2 random 3s, but these are pretty good ones. So this one gives me some range damage. I'm actually just going to put that here. So now my Collector, instead of having... This is admittedly a very good side, but instead of having 2 melee damage on the top and bottom, he has 2 range damage. Okay, this fight has no creatures in the back, so that's stupid, but I will be doing that when it matters. And then the lead boots. It's a tempting one. We could put it on Fae. Yeah, these are all really strong. Yes, it does kind of suck I don't get to reroll, but those are really strong dice now. 2 boost, 2 mana, 2 heal, 2 weaken. Yeah, I'm not gonna not take that. I could do something frisky. I could, like, put this on the Guardian? Or I could do it on Sparky instead of You know what? Hold on. We don't want these cantrips when we're up against the Spiker here. Yeah, let's put it on Sparky. I'd rather have 2 damage I can control than 1 damage I can't in a Spiker fight. Okay, so you're gonna save yourself. That's fine. I'm gonna stick a poison on the Spiker. I don't want to be rolling the rogue with all those cantrips either. This is not great. This is not great. We're gonna reroll. Yeah, this is what I'm looking for. We're gonna do some range damage here. And can you get... No, you just don't want to do that? All right, so I'm gonna do this. The way this works is if the target has full HP, it's doubled. So I want the Fae to be at full HP, so then I can shield him for 6. All right, now what? These quartzes are about to just myrtleate my Spiky, which really sucks. But at least they're targeting the same character, so we don't have an issue with, like, 2 different characters getting screwed. So Sparky is out of commission on the next round. He has absolutely nothing that does anything. He's threatened with death. All right, you got boost. Can't quite kill the... You know, I could kill the quartz. And I think I'm going to. Great. Okay, so then what happens is I just do 4 damage and then 1 wastes the poison, but I'm fine with that. I don't like the fact that the Guardian's super dead. And then, of course, you use the AoE threatening to kill the Guardian. That's lovely. Oh, that's a good one, though. That's a good one. Oh, dear. Sucks to be you. There's no point in the shield. It doesn't actually do anything. I mean, I guess none of the... This doesn't do anything either. I can't actually hit the Spiker with it because I die. But yeah. Okay, does this do double damage? No. All right, I'm gonna burst you so this does double damage. Oh, and then the Spiker should run now. 1 usable die remaining, you troll bag. All right, we're gonna do a random. It's Wanderer. Alas, he's been nerfed, but still very strong. Now we have to consider the rogue here has madness. So we wanna try to use our items in a cheeky way to minimize the impact of the madness. And there's not a whole lot we can do about it, actually. There's nothing that would, like, replace it with worse sides. Oh, God. And we have these cantrips that I can't do anything about that are going to be hurting my own team. Oof. Okay, so hoping to roll this side or this side. And I guess we just gotta risk it with the cantrips. And then you... yeah, I don't really see much you can really do. Don't want more cantrips. The longbow is incredible against the thorns, so I definitely want to keep that. Okay, at least nobody's dying. Rogue rolled a cantrip. Awesome. This is the best thing I can roll. That kills a thorn. This will kill a thorn as well. Is that what I want to do? No, because if I roll this side right here, I can just wallop the madness, and I think that's good to do. Okay, keep that. And we did not get there. All right, so we're going to kill you. And then I'm going to put a shield on and just kill this thorn. Let's just take care of business. Weaken you a bit. Oh, but the cleanse. That's funny. I have to target the enemy and it cleanses him. All right, so the way I have to do this is actually do this. So I don't, unfortunately, get to weaken, but at least I still do 2 actual damage. And this is now just 12 HP. And granted, one of my heroes is out of commission and working against me, but it's fine. All right, do I want to keep a mana? Fine, I'll keep a mana. Okay, I'm rolling for the Wanderer's, you know, big old... Oh, God, are you kidding me? Christ. All right. Well, this sort of sucks. I have to heal the madness, and I can't save the Wanderer. I'm a mana short. Did I didn't save my rolls. God darn it. There's no way to slice it, whether I target the Wanderer or target the Guardian with this boost. The Wanderer just barely survives, and then I'm also healing the boss. God, God, the Wanderer was like my best chance of killing this thing. That was where most of my damage comes from. Yeah, I might lose this run now. I could very well lose it. I need a shield from the Guardian here. I actually got it. Thank the heavens. Although, this is super duper annoying. Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Oh, and what are you now? What did that do? Oh, it's just eliminate. I see. Okay, finally you roll nothing. This is not going to save the Fae. So really all I'm doing is just searching for damage. Didn't happen. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's just not quite getting there. So now we have to do 8 damage with just 2 characters, and these are not exactly high damage dealing characters. Now, if I could somehow do 6 damage, then I could maybe finish up. I am actually trying to not roll that heal side. Oh my God, because I actually don't want to heal this boss I'm trying to kill, and I was not able. Oh God, he is just hitting me with pinpoint precision on all fronts. The Sparky has to solo do 5 damage. I need to not roll. Oh God. Well, I am 1 damage away from being able to zap this boss. I know it's over. We lose the run because I have to hit myself. I mean, what else is there to do? I could try to re-roll that just in case that doesn't roll that. Okay, perfect. All right, so we hit you. We burst to protect you. I have to somehow do 3 damage and then zap. I don't think the Sparky's capable of that. This is the best thing he could roll. Oh my God, this is funny. I burst, but then I can't zap because he's at 1 HP. So he's got the wrong amount of HP. Now, is there some weird way, like if I rolled this? Well, if I rolled this, I would still be 1 damage away. Oh my God, that is hilarious. All right, well, this is the best way to go out then. Pop. And do I just have now a character that targets himself? Funny. You know, if he had like a mana side, I could have, you know... Oh my God, was there a move? Oh my God, maybe I could have made this... Oh my God, I could have made this run. I didn't think about that. I forgot about the fact that he could run. So if I had just used the mana and bursted him, I could have made him potentially run away. As it is, it's over. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.